Good morning, dear friend. This is John Mark Shaw, and today I want to talk to you about 3 keys to thriving during it. These 3 keys are: number 1, develop a mindful mindset. Number 2, the power of vision. And number 3, decisive action. And we start with developing a mindful mindset. Hi, Mama. When we develop a mindful mindset, it starts with that we pay attention to what we're paying attention to. We're living in a time right now that is fraught with worry, doubt, and fear. COVID-19 has taken over the nervous systems of the entire human race. There is a lot of very real danger happening. There are people getting sick, and there are businesses that are challenged, money being lost, families are suffering, and this is all very real. And in order for us to thrive during this adversity, it is so important for us to develop a mindful mindset, to notice what we're noticing, to notice when we are taken over by worry, doubt, and fear, when we're having what's called a sympathetic nervous system response of fight, flight, or freeze. And this will happen to us several times during the day during these challenging times, and it also happens throughout our lives. So the first step toward developing a mindful mindset is to take some deep breaths in a very specific way to breathe ourselves into the present moment. Oftentimes when we're lost in fear, doubt, and worry, it's because we're projecting into the future. We're playing what's called the what if game. What if I get sick? What if I lose my job? What if, what if, what if? And so developing a mindful mindset starts with breathing ourselves into the present moment where we have power. So join me in taking some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, slowly. In through your nose, out through your mouth, slowly. And one more time, 3 times is always the charm. In through your nose, out through your mouth, slowly. From this place, we have access to our vision, to our imagination, to our higher faculties of reason. And from this place, we have the ability to lean into step 2, which is to develop a vision, to do what Emerson and Thoreau called thinking beyond circumstances. When we think beyond circumstances, we're able to have our conditions, our circumstances, but not let them have us. We're not giving our power away to our circumstances. We're connecting to a power within us that is greater than any circumstance, situation, or condition. And so we develop a vision for what would we love to create in this moment, in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year. What do we want to create next in our lives? In the midst of this great challenge, what we need to be doing now more than ever in order to thrive is to take our minds off of our worries, take our minds off of our problems, and put our minds on the vision of what we want to create, of the new job that we want to get, of the closer relationships that we want to develop with our family members, with our kids, with our spouses, perhaps to find a new partner. I have a client that I'm working with who developed a vision and met and started to date a new partner in these challenging times via, hi Valerie, nice to see you today, via going online with a dating site and having some Zoom calls. He now has what he's calling his girlfriend. They have dates. Every other night they have a Zoom date. I have clients who developed a vision for how can they thrive in the adversity of this COVID-19 time, and their businesses have actually grown. An executive membership community. Sorry, there was a pause in the video. That we attracted, hi Michelle, he attracted 30% more clients to his business because he said, how can I use this adversity right now? How can I know that something wants to emerge in my business that's bigger and better and different now during these challenging times? He created a vision of how he could grow during COVID-19. And what he did was most of his events were in-person events, and he pivoted and he started to do more online events, more webinars. He created services for people who are quote-unquote on the bench. And so he attracted people who had lost their jobs. His membership and his revenue is now up 30% because he developed a vision for how can he be of service to the people he serves now during these challenging times in ever more powerful ways. I know a law firm who's put out free content and been doing webinars, and then her webinars got picked up by the Australian government. It's an immigration attorney, legal law firm. And so she's now attracting hundreds of clients because of the free services that she's providing, because she figured out a way to develop a vision for her business thriving in the midst of the adversity. A marriage has been saved among one of my clients because they developed a vision of how can we use this time to have those deep conversations that we weren't having before, that needed to be had in our relationship. And they committed to that and they took steps to that. So my encouragement is step 2 here is to develop a clear vision of what do you want to create by means of this challenging time. On the other side of this, how do you want to emerge as a better leader, as a more successful business person, with a better career, more creative expression, more purpose-driven work in the world, better relationships, perhaps improving your fitness because you have some time? What is your vision for what you want to create? And then lastly, to take decisive action in the direction of that vision. That's step number 3. That's the third key. It's very important that we not only manage our mindset by centering ourselves, and then step 2, develop a vision using the power of vision for what we want to create during this challenge in the midst of this adversity, knowing that every adversity has within it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. But then we need to lean in to make a powerful decision that we will create that vision and that we will lean into that vision, and we'll lean into that vision by means of taking action. Let's generate a state of, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have the career, the health, the financial freedom, the service in the world, the relationship that I would love. And I ask myself today and every day, what is one step I can take to move in the direction of that vision? And then take that step. Who can you reach out to and call who is having a challenging time right now? How can you embrace a loved one, either physically or digitally? How can you reach out to some potential clients or customers? How can you reach out for this new job that you're looking for? How can you write that blog post, start that book? I have a client who's realizing that this is the perfect time to start writing her book that she's been longing to write, and that by means of this COVID-19 time, she will emerge with a book on the other side of it. This is what's possible, but only if you understand that it is possible to thrive during adversity, that every adversity has within it the seed of an equal or greater benefit, and that in this time of great challenge, there is a correspondingly great opportunity for us to grow, for us to develop, for us to honor what is seeking to emerge in our lives right now, to develop a clear vision, and then to take massive action, decisive action in the direction of that vision. I am doing a webinar tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You can register by clicking the link in this post. I would love to serve you with more mindset tools and more principles for how you can thrive in the midst of adversity. Thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful and blessed day. Thank you.